I was born in the Franciscan St. Mary's Hospital in Philadelphia. And I have to tell you, I came in twos. I am a twin. And well, Lord rest her soul, she just passed away 2 weeks ago. But God is good that we lived as very close sisters, and I had, there are 3 brothers, and there's one more sister, Eleanor, who is now deceased. Then the 2 boys, Frank, and my brother is a priest, an Augustinian, Father Joe. Both of them went to LaSalle High School, and my brother Paul, who is an who has passed away, of course, is an architect which worked with my father, who just happened to be the person who designed this building. Girls all went to Hallahan, and it's Hallahan through and through. We took all the education that we possibly could get. The twins, we had 13 years of dancing school. Inclusive in that was 4 years of teacher dance. So we not only danced, but we taught students. After graduating from St. Malachy and went to Hallahan, I went shopping. Shopping for what I really wanted to be. And at that point in time, I was interested in education. I wanted to know everything that everybody else knew. But that was not always so. My sister Marie, God bless her, she was much more informed and brighter than I, but we shared each other. Looking at all the different communities that were there was something quite different than the Franciscans. I had a few as teachers, which they were excellent, and then when you saw them together, there was a certain joyful simplicity. That's what I have to tell about this community. That is the way I found myself. I want to be a Franciscan. And through that time, I was being educated tremendously with college and so forth. So that prepared me for my ministry of education. I taught for 58 years, and I loved every moment of it and every girl and boy that I had. Taught in grade school for 13 years. And after that, this community felt I was educated enough to teach biology at Little Flower High School. And I had excellent teachers that were with me that helped me to get into this biology, the life of ourselves. And the biggest challenge that I had was getting the labs together. I had a homeroom and I had to prepare labs for 8 classes. And it gave me a stronger love for nature. The sisters helped me to prepare, and Rose Raymond, who's assistant here, was a student when I was a teacher there. So there's a carry-on aspect. When I went to, from Little Flower, West Catholic girls Cardinal O'Hara High School. So I finished my teaching with theology. Then in 3 parishes, I went and I coordinated their CCD program, or I initiated it. It was quite different than standing in the front of the class. Tried to bring the love of God and how to instruct these young people to love Him more. 1976 was the International Eucharistic Congress. So each community was asked to give one sister for a committee to help to prepare the year before the Congress. And I was chosen from our community. It was one of my biggest challenges, but my happiest time, because I met and talked with many people that you just think about. Mother Teresa and Fulton Sheen. It was delightful because each day you knew that the Lord was going to be honored more and more by the presence of the hierarchy and the people. Welcome pilgrim they had. Was happy to be part of it. The Assisi House is mostly labeled as the powerhouse of prayer, and mostly alive in myself, I feel part of that. That was not present to me before I was able to dedicate myself by the vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience. And by those vows, it has brought me to the Lord closer and more energetic to do what I am supposed to or should be doing to help others to reach that position, even if they do not enter the religious life, but are living the religious life. And I would say, energetically, prayer. And then, along the way, socially, dancing. Here at Assisi House, once a month we have a birthday anniversary party, and we have live music, and it gives me a chance to pick different ones up and dance around, and it's very enjoyable. The ministry here is called the Ministry of Crocheting. And that is my biggest hobby. I make everything that I possibly can make to help extra finance for community. We have a gift shop which we fill. We also have a yearly bazaar which our crafts are sent to and sold. See. And that talent has really come to me in Assisi House. I think it is very important to have, no matter where we are or who we are, that we have some kind of prayer life. And I'd ask you from the bottom of my heart, if you have that urge to try to become a religious priest, brother, sister, that little fertilize it. And the way to fertilize it with just the simplicity of prayer. And the Mass is a tremendous taking. And then if you decide, talk to someone that you think will guide you in the right direction, and maybe you'll come and enter the community and you'll love it as much as I do.